Noligent here in Orange Beach, Alabama at Bear Point Harbor, eating at OSO. Good stuff in here, yeah! Welcome to Noligent. Let the good times roll. In this episode, join us for our Waterfront restaurant review videos with an Orange Beach seafood feast at OSO at Bear Point Harbor. Fresh seafood is the specialty of this restaurant on the water, and Oso means bear in Spanish. So there is a strong bear theme going on in this restaurant. Oso at Bear Point Harbor is located in Orange Beach, Alabama at 5749 Bay LaLaunch Avenue. And it's got a much different look in the daytime and nighttime, and there's a lot more fun stuff going on at night and larger crowds during the weekends and lots of live music. Oso at Bear Point Harbor is a fun environment with a tropical theme, tropical drinks, and huge portions of good fresh seafood. Live music is a high priority here, and they have multiple great bar areas to provide a lot of entertainment options. If you like to explore good places to eat in Orange Beach, Alabama and the Gulf of Mexico, this is a good waterfront restaurant to have a good time. So let's go ahead and check it out in here. So they've got lots of music specials, and then of course they've got their mandatory placemat with their logo on it like so many restaurants. Now let's go on inside here and check this place out. So they have the main entrance here with a good little bar area to start out with. And it certainly is quite a nice little space, but the outdoors is where all the action is in this spot. So as we look around here, this is a pretty nifty area with a tiny bar, and the rest of the bars get more fun from here. So during my visits at nighttime here, I've never seen this indoor bar that crowded, but they do have some more bears to make friends with right here at the entrance. And then we can hunt, we can fish. When you see the bear, you can run. You should never run from the bear. Be careful with the bear. Now we're going upstairs, and this is where you can get a really great view, but they also have an even larger bar up here. So we're at the second bar of 3 that I know about. There could be more. I know of at least 3 bars in this place. And you've got a beautiful ceiling in here, so you definitely can get a really nice high roof in this space. And this bar tends to be a little more crowded than the downstairs bar at night. Now I'm here for lunch during this filming session, and there's nobody up here. But they were nice enough to let me come up here and enjoy some time up here to get a little film footage. So you can see you get a beautiful view of the Bear Point Harbor right here. And you certainly can get some beautiful picturesque photos up in this area. So during the daytime, this is probably one of the best spots to be. At night, you can only see some lights. It's not as easy to get good pictures. But the daytime for photographs is much better than the nighttime for the beautiful view of the waterfront here. Now, if we go downstairs, they also have some more stuff here. You can go feed the fish if you want to. They do sell fish food along the dock here. And you can sit right next to this for some waterfront dining. They also have their dock store for people that are going out on their boats. They have all the boater supplies you might need, and they sell fuel right here. Now as we're going to turn around and head back on up to the second floor, but whoa, this is such a great view here. Every angle you're at, you get yet another perspective of how wonderful this area is. Well, there's definitely a lot of beauty to be seen in this tropical environment. Now as we're going back up the stairs, we're going to get a different angle and perspective yet again. And it's just a beautiful day today. And it's so much different. My first visit here was during the nighttime on the weekend, and it was a lot more crowded, and you couldn't see a lot of the stuff here. So I've visited this spot in the past when it was named Flippers, and Oso is a new restaurant and bar that has taken over. So the Flippers seem to be a popular spot with the locals for many years, and Oso is the new kid on the block. So far, they seem to be doing very well. Here we can get a view of the first floor outside dining area. And then as we move forward a little bit more, you can see how it all just wraps around right next to the harbor here. So you certainly get some good spots to eat at on the outdoors, all in the waterfront view of this restaurant. You should be happy whether you're upstairs or on the first floor to be able to get a good view. Now there's the bar that we're going to be heading down to check out a little bit. This is their third bar and their best bar. So they used to have a lot of stuff out here during the Flippers days, but here we are walking on the first floor heading towards the bar now. And there we go, looking back on the first floor dining area on the patio. And here we are turning the corner, and we're right next to the bar area. So look at this place. They really have made quite a little fun tiki bar area here. And as you look around, they've got some tables and some space at the bar to hang out. And here's the music stage. So this is where the main action for music happens. So for the nighttime and weekend times, this is where most of the fun stuff happens. So here's a weekend when I was visiting, and you can see they've got the band set up, and here's all the folks out having a good time. And they are pretty active, especially on the weekends, but other nights they'll have music as well, depending on what's going on, more so in the summer season. So here we go with some good times, and then here we are back in the daytime where there's still some people, just not as many people. So depending on what kind of scene you want, there's usually going to be people hanging out having a good time here. And then they've made the space next to the bar even more fun than it used to be when Flippers was here. So they've added a lot of extra stuff to beautify it, and wow, this is nighttime with people enjoying themselves. But they put down some fake putt-putt green carpet and added all sorts of entertainment options for people. So cornhole is popular everywhere these days, it seems. And you've got an entrance here so you can go directly into the bar area from that one. And as we look here along all of this space here, you can see it really is a huge area all along the waterfront where you can pick the scene and space you want. Here we are at nighttime, and you can see all of these boats that are lit up along the harbor. So this is an interesting space. There were some people out here having a really good time, chugging some beer with a funnel. Now, I haven't chugged beer with a funnel in a while, but I have done it. So let's take a look at the menu now. So we have appetizers with fried sweet pickles, snapper cakes, crab claws, nachos, chicken wings, chips and salsa, peel and eat shrimp, calamari with pickled peppers, oysters on the half shell, garlic parmesan or oysters OSO, gumbo and salads with a house salad, a Southwest Caesar, seafood gumbo, tacos and burritos with a selection of different kinds of burritos and tacos along with a quesadilla. Then we have everything on a bun, burger your way, Oso's hatch burger, shrimp po' boy, oyster or half and half, and Dewey sausage and crawfish po' boy, a Cajun in Cuba, barbecue pork sandwich, fried chicken sliders, fried fish sandwich, then fried entrees, fried grouper platter, fried shrimp platter, fried oyster platter, fried chicken platter, combo platter, entrees, shrimp skewers with charred pineapple salsa, fish of the day with shrimp and crawfish etouffee, ribeye, ancho seared tuna, low country shrimp, Oso good bowls, tuna bowl, steak bowl, the porker bowl, brunch bowl, desserts, seasonal cheesecake, cream brulee, white chocolate, and blueberry bread pudding. Then we have our day drinking menu with mimosa, bear eenie, proud Mary, don't judge me, a truly screwed, or a bear claw, and big ol' cucumber. We have frozen drinks with bushwhackers, daily daiquiris of strawberry pina colada, small, large, and a 22-ounce collectible cup and house frozen margarita. Then we have our cocktail guide with the Jungle Bear, grilled pineapple margarita, toasted coconut mojito, painkiller, dark and stormy, and Papa Oso. For my nighttime meal, my dining companion got the shrimp skewers with charred pineapple salsa, and I got the fish of the day with shrimp and crawfish etouffee, and the fish of the day was a grouper. And it looks pretty nice. It's not the largest fillet of fish that I've seen, and for a grouper, it's a little smaller. But it all looks like it's in a fantastic etouffee with some very nice sized shrimp. The crawfish a little on the smaller side though, but it's not crawfish season anymore. So we'll see what we're gonna get here. The grouper is cooked perfectly. It's nice and moist on the inside, and then it's blackened on the outside with some good flavors. and the etouffee sauce is going very well with it. And overall, it's a pretty good meal so far. I would like it a bit more spicy in the etouffee portion. The fish has got a nice blackened crust on the outside that's giving some good flavor. So the fish, I would say, definitely was cooked perfectly to my taste level. Now we'll try with a little rice, and all that's going very nicely together. The etouffee could use a little more hot sauce, so I'll add a little of that hot sauce and mix it all in here. They didn't have Tabasco, they just had some crystal, so I'll make do with the crystal. Here's a nice sized shrimp, and the shrimp are nice. The crawfish are definitely on the smaller side. I hope they're not Chinese crawfish, but you never know these days. I got the squash for my side, and it's alright. Now to totally destroy this plate of food, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this meal. And while you're down there, would you kindly check out the link to my Patreon account, because I do work for tips, and I appreciate any assistance with that. So the total for my meal was $42.90 for 2 people, before tip. For my daytime lunch visit, my dining companion got the blackened shrimp pepper wrap, and I got the fried grouper platter. The fried grouper is definitely a much larger piece of fish than I got for my nighttime meal, so this looks like this might be the better value for your fish option, because you certainly seem to get a lot more fish. I'm just not sure it's going to taste as good, though. It's a decent fried fish, so they do know how to fry some fish here. And it's got a nice crunchy crust on it, and the inside of the fish is nice and moist. There's good flavors here. The flavors just are not as intense as the blackened grouper fillet that I had. And all this fried food probably is not nearly as healthy for me as the blackened grouper was with the etouffee. I've got a little remoulade sauce here, so let's see how this goes together with our grouper. Maybe I'll get a few extra health points for putting remoulade on it. So, okay. It's not the spiciest remoulade I've ever had. It's okay. I'd like a little more Creole mustard in there to kick it up. Now this hush puppy, it's nothing special. They don't have any jalapenos or fun things in there like some people put inside the hush puppies. It's a decent hush puppy. So I prefer to have a little more surprise in there with some jalapenos or other things in there. And this French fries got a little nice coating of some, looks like Tony Satchers or other spice seasonings. So let's taste that. And it's pretty decent French fries, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. So nice fries. So I've got one bite of my fried grouper left, and overall I would say this did make a pretty decent fish and chips meal. And they gave me a ton of French fries. I couldn't finish all the French fries, but just like I've destroyed this piece of grouper, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this fish and chips. And while you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account, would you kindly, because I do work for tips and I appreciate any assistance with that. So the total for this meal was $40.70 for 2 people before tip. So thanks so much to everybody at OSO at Bear Point Harbor for good food and good times. And thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the NOLA Gent channel, especially to my Patreons. And if you could just take a minute to share this video with your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, it really would help me and I really do appreciate it. So tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Gent channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.